Alright, hello chosen ones. Before I start this video, I want to say like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube and to the TikTok. And this video is on why spiritual isolation is needed and why God may put you in spiritual isolation. And isolation, it leads to a closer connection to God. Some people may think it's punishment or you're being chastised because you're being separated, you're losing these things, but it's just for you to develop a connection with God, so he'll take things away from you that distracts you and put you by yourself where you have nothing but yourself and your thoughts. And it's all for a greater purpose. You may not understand it at the moment. Like I said, you probably are distracted from outside sources like friends, family, work, any relationships that distract you from your walk with God. And he would sometimes take these things away from you. And from my experience, he took these things away from me. I thought I was being punished. I thought I did something. And he was just punishing me for something that I did, you know? And during my isolation, I became more wise, more knowledgeable, and mature overall. And this is something that's just going to happen when you spend a lot of time by yourself. You're just going to become more mature, more wise and knowledgeable, like I said. And then I began to study the Word. You tap into your spiritual abilities. You start to find out what spiritual abilities you have. Maybe it's discernment. Maybe it's mine's is discernment. I don't know the other abilities you can have off top right now, but there's other abilities. And you begin to figure out who is real and who is fake. And you start to understand your gifts, like I said. Your gifts that God has blessed you with, you know. If you're a chosen one, you have some sort of gift. You have some sort of ability that God has blessed you with. And during isolation, this is when you find out what ability you have. Maybe you have the ability to see. Maybe you have clairvoyance. You can see, you get prophetic messages from God, maybe through dreams or things like this. And that's pretty much what happens during spiritual isolation. You start to develop your abilities and things that God has blessed you with. And 1 second, because there's no distractions. There's nothing distracting you from improving your relationship with God, because work, friends, this, that, anything on the outside that, like I said, is distracting you. It can hinder your walk with God, you know. And like I said, you find out things about yourself that you never knew, because during this isolation, it's like you're just spending time with yourself. Like, you're just spending an extreme amount of time with yourself, so you have nothing to do but to learn about yourself. Some people can't be with themselves. Some people they just can't sit alone by themselves, you know. They have to have somebody with them. So this is why isolation is needed. And like I said, it may seem like a curse or punishment or anything like that. I promise you, like I said, it may seem like a curse or a punishment or anything like that, but I can assure you that it's not a punishment or a curse. It's just developing character, so you get to understand yourself more. Maybe you have strongholds that God wants you to cut off, you know. Maybe he wants you to hear him a little bit better. Like I said, just get in the Word, find out about yourselves. Maybe cut off friends, family members that were hindering your growth. Maybe you were indulging in, like I was indulging in smoking weed. Just like when I first came into the truth, I was in the middle a lot. Like, I was doing things that was not of God, but I was still trying to like read the Bible here and there. And then this is when I got put on in spiritual isolation. It's kind of being chastised, you know. Sometimes God has to chastise you for you to learn something. And that's the best way to, how do I say this? Get your child to learn something. Just like a father, he has to chastise his son. You know, God, he has to chastise his children. And he only punishes those he loves. You know, You will always find a deeper meaning through punishment. And that's all I have to say for today. This video resonated with you, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.